Yani. Kapat. Nerede? Evet. Neden büyük bir yolsuzluk şebekesini çökertmiştik ve kartları yeniden dağıtacağız. Evet. Böyle bir özet geçelim şimdi. En son gizli darphaneyi basıp adamları öldürüp darphane amirinin yolsuzluk yaptığını ispat eden delili almıştık. Şimdi atıklara rapor ver bölümündeyiz. Darphane amiri bu bakım suçlarını ortaya çıkarıp Sir Konseyin Rattık ile yaptığımız anlaşmadan payıma düştüğünü yaptı. Bunun karşılığında Sir Hans Capon'un tutuklu olduğu Maleşov'a gitmeme yardım edeceğine söz verdi. Bakır'ın sarayın önünde duran muhafızlar malikanenin Lord'una mesaj getirdiğini bildirmeliydi. Sir Constantine beni huzuruna kabul edince ona Babak'ın yolsuzluğunu anlatacak, her şeyi kanıtlayan defteri vereceğim. Ardından söz verdiği gibi Sir Hans Capon'un Mareşal Kalesi'nden kurtarmama yardım edeceğinden eminim. Bakalım. Evet. Böyle bir satılacak şeylerimiz varsa satalım.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Ne var? Kılıcı, nalban parmağımız da uzun kılıcı. Bunları sat artık ya. Böyle bantız kalsın. Hançer. Bunları sat. Bunları hep düşürdük dün. Bir miğferi daha mı güzel acaba? Ona bir bakarız. Sırf yakanın 3. seviyesi var. Ona bakarız. Yarım bacak plakaları satalım. Bunu da saçtı artık ya.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein
Danke manke onlara geç. Konstantinopolis baseneti. Evet. Bir miğferi. Bir miğferi daha çok. Savaşçı baseneti. 181, 204, 144. Savaşçı ata yine her türlü daha iyi ya. Burada da zırh yaka vardı. Bu daha iyi duruyor. Var mı başka bir şey? Zincir zırh. Böyle zırh ceketi. Boylu bacak plakaları seviyeymiş. Düşürüyor. Ama yok.
Freund.
Aslında bir terzi bulup da diğer kıyafetleri de satmak lazım ya. Sen ne yapıyorsun? Ben okulumuza güzel olmayız okuma. Like what çıktım. Sağ olasın ya, okul daha önemli tabi. Tekrar izlersin.
Come and take your pick. Enough to turn even an
Shame
honest
on
man's
him.
head. But under this pretty skin,
Yok, Türkçe'yle hiç konuşmuyor bizimle.
who only cares for come and shop here. We've got enough for everyone. Of stealing or hoarding to get them.
Christ, it's hot out.
Good to see you.
Hey, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Greetings. How are you, my friend?
I'm well, thanks.
Wonderful. I'm celebrating today, you know. There's been a great event, terrific. I have a son, healthy and strong as he should be. A miracle, my man. A miracle.
That's really something. Congratulations.
Thanks, friend. You know, for a long time, me and my wife couldn't... you know, was starting to think something's, wrong with me. Then she started drinking this concoction. Yarrow, sage, and...
Onu bir
And wouldn't
önemli
you
bir
know,
görev noktasından
first
çevirdim.
try, boom! Belly like a barrel.
Aye, herbs can work wonders. All it took was one decoction.
Work it did, and how? The wife's healthy, so's the baby. That's a joy and a happiness in this day and age. I mean, some people say that bringing children into this godforsaken mess, well, it's practically a sin. Bollocks, if you ask me. There's always a war going on somewhere. There'd be no babies born at all. Thinking like that. How about you, friend? You have any young guns?
Not yet. I reckon there's still time enough for that.
Ah, true, true. Shouldn't have kids until you're ready. Children are a joy. When they stare up at you with those barely seeing eyes. And when they grab your finger with their tiny little hand, you're hooked. Hooked for good. But... well, you take...
You too. And watch your step if you want to get home.
well,
Ne
my
oldu
friend.
şimdi, neydi bu? Adam çocuğu olmuş. Seviniyor da.
Was willst du? What do you have?
Böyle aldım ya. Bu olmaz. Bu şeyleri satalım bari.
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr. Greetings, friend.
Aslında.
Are you here to see Lord Ruthard? Or are you just
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
forever and ever?
I'm Henry. I've got pressing news for Lord Ruthard. Take me to him. He's expecting me.
Ah, Henry. Yes, yes. Sir Kunslin mentioned
Senin
you.
ağzına
I'll
yüzüne
let
ne
you
oldu?
in. Shemek will take you to the Lord. I hope he'll find the time to listen to what you have for him. You're not the first to come to him today, see?
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right after dead.
Damn it! Has all his counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his?
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There is no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholding to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisek.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us. To paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera. God knows, that ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mintmaster Vavak is still putting pressure on you.
The devil take that bastard! He had the gall to blackmail me in my own home.
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Oderin, Lord of
Bunun
Rabosh,
içeri çok yankı
a loyal
yapıyor.
supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
Sonra aklıma geliyor. Ben de çizdim gerçekten.
I'm pleased to meet you, Sir Martin, and I've got good news for you. I freed Hensel, one of your subjects, from Andrew Ramhead's captivity.
So I've heard. Clearly, you have a good heart, but you've done more harm than good. I tried to keep Sigismund from turning his attention to Rabosh as much as possible, and the greedy but slow-witted Ramhead came in useful there. I tolerated his robbery, because as long as he could steal here and there, that's all he cared about. But Hensel's escape provoked him, so now I'm afraid he'll be more alert and attentive.
Hensel was brave. He wanted to help the whole village. I'd have done the same thing in his place.
Yes, and that's precisely why even good soldiers need a wise commander. Perhaps Liechtenstein will teach you that one day.
Sir Gunslin,
Shimek? What's going on?
Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now?
Belki
Let him
kesin.
come. He'll be surprised what I've got on him.
Henry's right. If he helps us again like last time, we have nothing to fear.
I agree. Let Vavar come. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth a dozen armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly! And then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room. Take your precious crossbow. And if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavark's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa. God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threat? A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you could do as you please, just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mintmaster what is being said about him.
The word is you're in league with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett. Together, you've been falsifying the mining records. 1/10 of the silver ingots disappears from the records and ends up in your pockets. That's a capital crime. The king won't let you get away with that, whether Sigismund or Wenceslas.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mint Master again? And with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so, Henry?
Evet.
I know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh. The real ones, that prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or do you actually have them on you?
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid? We've got copies here. The original books are safely stashed away out of your reach.
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about Hermes Trismegistos silver skimming business.
So, do you want to chance your luck? Or come to an agreement?
Captain,
Sir,
this matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office. I'll resolve it here with these gentlemen in private.
are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it! Do what I say! Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give the Mint Master the privacy he requests.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves, and I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
The executioner's far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today. God knows what kind of man you are. May God have mercy on my soul.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master? Wait! We got off on the wrong foot!
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can, and we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right. So don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Ne olacak
Of
şimdi?
course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our Mint Master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Böylece veriyorsun ya.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did. And I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in a room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kunslin.
Don't thank me yet.
Bu muydu yani?
The worst of it is still ahead of you.
Kaleye bir tane gizli geçit var.
Nobody will be expecting me. The passageway is an advantage that works on my side. Besides, I've got my spy coat on, which makes me hard to spot. I can deal with any locks, and if I come across anyone, I'll take him out without a sound or a trace.
Well, it looks like you know what you're doing, and that you've done it before. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right from under von Burgov's nose, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land, and von Burgov will look like a fool. And he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't realized. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me, Henry.
Bizim deniyordu.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was
Yeah,
listening
bilmiyorum,
to you
bak.
from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at all? Never mind. It's a big white column. You can't miss it. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there, and now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
That's a really cunning solution. No random fool would ever find it.
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up. Thanks, Henry. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out too.
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Are you serious? I just introduce myself and he'll give me horses just like that.
Exactly. Please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it, but alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and...
I'm glad I could help you and your father.
The pleasure is ours. But tell me, would you do it if you didn't need our help in return?
I don't know if we'd ever have met under different circumstances, but one way or another I'd have helped. You have my word on it.
I hope your word carries some weight. At any rate, I also require some help. In a particular matter, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at
And what might that be?
a book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry, but if you're going there now...
And what book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa.
Halimiz biz halim.
You are full of... So if you do find the book, you'll be able to...
Well, yeah. That's the way it...
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would find it nice and quietly. Then...
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with
Sure.
gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
Ona
It is
göre,
quite
ona göre.
possible you won't get back to Malashov again.
Ona göre.
So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
Bir başladık ona göre bile. Midemizin senin istediği kitap ama. Nerede bu buranın kapısı?
Hermes Trismegistos? Who the hell is
Hı.
that?
Bakalım. İşlemle konuş. Komiseri olarak bana Malashov'a çıkan gizli bir kişiden bahsettiği söylemez. Kurtardık için bu kişide kullanacağım. Yapım için anahtar ihtiyacım olacak. Böylelikle onu kurtardıktan sonra hızla kaçırabiliriz. Baştan uzak.
Good to see you.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
Yok, atını çağırıyor, görmüyor musun? Hadi gidelim.
Go! Go!
Yine daldık ormanın içine.
Well? Go! Ka!
Ne kadar kaldı ya? Vay arkadaş.
Quick! Go!
Gelecek mi? Yanlış şehre geldik. Maalesef. Şuradan girivereyim. Gelmişim zaten kaleye. Ne gerek var gizlice gidip geçitten meçitten falan.
Quick!
Yok olmuyor. Böyle bir şey yok oyunda. Ya modlarla falan yaparsın gerçi de. Yetenekleri baştan dağıtma işini. İşte
How can I help you, sir?
bir aptalsın.
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord of Malashoff are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him. So you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family. As the two of you agreed.
Sakra. Nobody knows about that but him.
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick.
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile-like, but times are tough. A man can't be sure of anything. Good to hear that Sir Quinlan still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honoring our agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Ruthard send you for?
Kaleye girmek lazım.
I've got to get into Malashov to free a friend who's held captive there.
What, all alone? Maybe I should send for a priest for you, eh?
Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Lord Ruthard told me about a secret passage that will take me there. What I need from you is to get a fresh horse ready for my friend. A fast one, for when we get back.
Well, you sure ain't lacking in courage. But you're really asking me for a lot. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Quinlan, I'll have it ready for you. Somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily. And the Ruthards promised to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm, there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild dogs sniffing around here, so we have to watch out for the animals.
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
Tell me more about this secret passage. They say there's one here somewhere, but no one knows much about it.
I don't know exactly where it is yet. Rosa told me that I should look for the entrance somewhere in the woods here, around the fortress. It's supposed to be bloody well hidden.
O
so I'll
kadar
have
iyi
to dig my way
sakladığını
through to
kullanmayacağız
it.
o geçidi.
That sounds clever and complicated, just like the Ruthards. So Kunzlin banned cutting down trees some time ago in the forest alongside the path next to the stream. Maybe that had something to do with it. If you need any equipment, you can take what you want from the barn here. And I'm sure you'll also need some torches in there. You'll find them in the barn too.
Meşale var ya.
Rosa Ruthard told me I should first look for an old chapel. Do you know of any around here?
Well, down by the forest, next to the road, there are these great big rocks. There used to be something like that behind them. And a bit further, beyond the stream, there's some ruins. I don't know what used to be there, but from time to time we go there to take stone blocks. They won't be missed. And they're already dressed. It'd be a sin to just leave them lying there.
I'm with you there.
Hey, now that I think about it, I don't know what you'll find there or how prepared you are for it. But you shared a secret with me, so I can tell you a few tricks on how to hide at the castle. I know it well, and I've done more things than you might expect in the past.
Thanks, Hashtal. I'll consider it. Is there anything else you can think of?
Well, apart from praying, I wish you the best of luck. I reckon you'll need it.
Ne
I'd like
üretiyormuş
to learn
bu?
something.
What do you want to know?
İzledik.
Teach
Evet
me how to
bakalım.
sneak around without alert.
I'll tell you some
Böyle akşam ettik. Oyunda kaydedildi. Şimdi gizli geçidi bulmanın vakti geldi. Eski şartları bu.
Quick!
Sunnağı söylemişlerdi.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary. Mary said, Behold the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the Word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Let us pray. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ,
Bayağı
thy
dua
Son,
yapmışlar
was
ya.
made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection, through the same Christ our Lord. Amen.
Şimdi geldik Zurna'nın zaten yere. Burası çok açıklıkta değil mi ya, bu kadarcık alanda? Kayalar. Yeri kazacağım değil mi ben? Neyin girişini buldum ben ya?
This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about. I'm
Şaferden
supposed to
geriye mi
look through its
kalmış?
arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see.
Burası mı? Düşmeyiz değil mi?
chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Şimdi işaretli yöne gideceğiz. Böyle bir bakalım. Nereden çıktı orası? Ha. Başını işaretli yer burası mı oluyor? Galiba burası. Bilmiyorum. Dur oğlum ben seni gel biraz besleyeyim. Dur.
Look what I have for you.
Ha. Gidiyor lan. Bana niye bakıyorsun? Git yakala. Gece görüş iksiri vardı ya. Çok parlak gösteriyor ya. Renkleri bozuyor. Evet. Ne oldu? Ha. Tamam. Şuraya gösterelim. Buraya doğru gideceğiz.
A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place.
Buradan nereye gireceğiz ya? Ne dedi bu? Kaçırdım. İşte o zaman geri geçin girişinin gömülü olduğu işaretli noktaya olacak. Buna bir başka bölümün tepesinin gösterdiği yönünde gitmeye gerekiyor. Gömülü olduğu işaretli noktaya ulaşacağım. Kazmaya başla. Burayı mı? Niye bu kadar alt şeye girdik ben kapıdan girmedim. Oh şuraya bak.
The way to Malashov is clear. Now I get it. Those boards were supported by beams to hold the earth above, so there didn't have to be as much of it. Hidden and firm. Really smart. It's a good thing they did it that way too, so we didn't have to dig as much.
İşte maalesef ulaş. Ya biz büyük ihtimalle çok komboda girmeyeceğiz. Ben şöyle görüntüyü en az yapan siyah giysimi giyeyim.
Fuck, that's deep. I wouldn't want to fall down there. What do we have here? A ladder. In an escape, it'd be enough to pull it up, and that'd leave any pursuers stuck. I just hope it can hold one attacker.
Ya şu iksir hiçbir işe yaramıyor ya. Zaten meşale yakıyorum ama Renkleri çok parlatıyor.
Damn it, that's cold.
Aha.
What's this door doing here? Could it be another of the Ruthard's tricks? But if this beam is dropped onto those cleats, no one would break through in a hurry. I reckon with this, any defenders could hold off their pursuers for quite some time. This will come in handy on the way back. This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this. This is going to take a while.
Kaleye gidene kadar yorulduk. Evet, istemediğimiz yere geldik. Ne?
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us. Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
Oo,
Slippery as an eel.
Burgol.
He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back. Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto?
Bu arada hareket etme gibi bir şey yok yani. Bir şey gibi.
Kuttenberg is ours.
Yok yok, öyle bir şey yok.
Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
Ha, istesen bir kaledeki bütün kişileri öldürebilirsin bir şekilde. Ama o kalenin sana ait olması gibi bir şey yok yani.
Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas. Clear the way for him to the imperial throne. And take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation.
Herkes burada.
The glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now there is
Boşluğundan da bulabilirsin de çok geniş bir alanda dolaşırsın yani. İsteğe, görevlinin yanında isteğe bağlı yazıyor ya. O isteğe bağlı görevler o alana daraltmaya yarıyor.
I'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia. I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own two hands. Count on me, sir. The betrayers of Christ,
Bir şey mi kutluyor?
hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
Keep the gate open.
A horseman, sir!
Anish is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of and will catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
Gidiyorlar mı?
What's all the urgency about?
Neyse bunlar kaleden çıksın biz de rahat
Surely
rahat
you know
konuşalım.
that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
That's not possible. That's a lie.
İşte onu öldürdük ya.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Who? Speak!
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. You better go.
Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon'u.
What's Capon'u?
Small escort with him.
Kitap görevi neredeydi? Nerede o zaman kitabı? Şunu bir kapat. Nedir o zaman? Kitabı da burada.
So the
Onu da
garrison is slightly
unutmayalım.
weakened now. So, be extra alert on your
Oy.
watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You've got it, Conrad.
Jeppo, I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be in charge of the southern and eastern fortifications. All right, Conrad.
Öyle bir dakika. Kule o kadar büyük değil galiba diyeceğim ama sanırım en üst katta var şu. Binanın en üst katında olabilirler. Oğlum çok kalabalık ya. Bunlar bir dağılsın da. Ben bir hançeri alayım da. Hançer.
So, who's going to take watch?
Don't worry.
How about splitting it?
That might work. But I'd rather talk about it over a pint of ale.
Good idea.
Woman must
So
be
let's
the
bring
only
some
one I
dice.
can rely on.
Whoever loses will take the night shift with Leipold.
You'd better get some
Buradan inelim madem.
because I'll wipe the table with it.
No, we'll see about that.
Gerildim biraz. Şimdi Ay, orada kadın var. Burası da tam kapının önü ama. Ortada bir adam var. Güzel. Detail severiz. Tamam, sen burada dur. Tamam, ırgat çalışıyor orada. Bir tane orada var. Döndük dolaştık, başa geldik. Dur bakalım. Bunu da bağlayamadım. Gizliliği güçlendiren bir iksir bir şey var mı? Niye geçiyor kuşu güçlü Ezop? Tampon geliştirir. Hırsızlık şey yapar mı ki? İçerim ya. Ops. Gidiyoruz. Hadi. Aldık. Yer gidiyor. Bak, soymasak belki adam Sandıklar var ya. Ne diyorsun? Oo, oğlum silahım da. Elimize soktuk bu tarz silah. Ben bunları okuturum ya şehirde. Bak, eşkaleyi kapatınca da hiçbir şey gözükmüyor arkadaş. Oklar güzel. Güzel. Bayağı büyük sona çevirdik ya. Kayıt daha atayım. Lan buraya giren olmaz değil mi ya? Sessiz ve derinden. Bunun çalışmaları gece kitabı galiba. Aman aman aman aman. Yukarısı dolu.
We're on Conrad's blacklist, and ever since he yelled at you last time, I reckon you are too. So what do you say we help each other out a bit here? We'll hole up a bit downstairs, and you won't say anything to the captain about it.
Have no fear.
Sorry for her, with nobody taking her seriously around here. She's some third-rate daughter of some
What?
lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking to her. The thing is, everybody knows where she comes from and treats her accordingly.
Bloody hell. Old Otto? He'd have you whipped for that.
You're right. I better keep our lord out of my mouth and stuff it with sausage instead. So let's dig in and make the best of Ofka's favour.
Olacak.
Enemy in the fortress.
Asiktir ya. Of. Ulan. Kalkacağı tuttu ya. Adamın kalkacağı tuttu ya.
Bloody hell. We've already eaten all the sausages.
Oğlum.
That's the end of the feast. We've gobbled up all the sausages.
I was hoping there'd be more of them here. I'm still a bit peckish. Go see Drahomir in the kitchen and try to wangle something out.
Biriniz gitsin bari be, hadi.
Full to bursting. I'm off for a snooze.
Ha, sen git yat.
You then. I'll sit here for a while and wash it all down.
Aynen.
With some beer.
Sen git yat bakalım. Nereye gidiyorsun? Peki gitti. Kitap burada olabilir mi? Yanakta varmış. İyi kurtulsak be. Var ya. Kitap nerede acaba ya? Hazım ve hızım yıkılmışsın. Kırmızı deri üzerine altın süslemenin olduğunu söylemişti. Onu çok buraya baktım. Bir simgenin buradan girdik. Ondan sonra yukarıya.
What is happening? Who are you?
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Bunlar da zar oynuyormuş.
Good God, Henry. What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar?
Bunun
Came to
keyfi
save your
yerinde
noble
ya.
arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Oh, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this?
Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Bergov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique. Very cunning.
And so far, the garrison has no idea I'm here. We're lucky von Bergov left the fortress along with von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable. I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once during the siege of Arezzo. So, what are we waiting for? On y va?
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
What the fuck?
Let me repeat. No passageway.
Ne yapalım, önden mi çıkalım?
It's not the chivalrous way.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation, it is more than delicious.
Don't worry. Just trust me. Remember what I said at Trotsky? I won't allow anything to happen to you.
I remember. But if I faint or go mad in that passageway, I'll put you in danger too. And I'm not going to let that happen.
Now relax. We'll manage it together.
Henry, I mean it. You have to trust me on this one.
All right. I do.
Un moment. Henri? You said that von Bergov left.
Evet.
Is that not so?
Yes.
And what about horses?
Geçenlerde bir yayında Fransız diyordu. Tanıştığım dil bu
There's
galiba.
a couple, yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough. We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily. It is not far from the tower to the stables. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just like I escaped when surrounded by that English dog John Oakwood. It may not be the best plan. It was not back then either. But we simply have no other choice. Time has passed. The fortress is quiet. I believe that most of the garrison has gone to sleep, which plays in our favor.
That's a wonderful plan. No passageways. But we need some weapons.
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although I would be satisfied with something local.
Var bende seninle bir sürü. Ben sana basit art vereyim.
Thanks, Henry. I feel better already.
A nice piece. And what do you have for me?
Ona da Kavalye baltası vereyim.
Merci mille fois. Now I will show them just what a Cavalier Vauquelin Brabant is.
Good work, Henry. What now?
I'll
Ben
go
bir
ahead
önden
and
bir
scout
bakayım,
out.
şu kitabı da bakayım ben.
When there's a suitable moment, I'll let you know and you can head out.
And how will you let us know?
Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head towards you.
Agreed. Good idea. Wait for my light.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear. If you have any doubt, do not risk our lives. Better to come back to us, and we shall go together.
True. And if we don't hear from you or see your signal for a long time, we'll try to make it on our own.
Précisément. We cannot sit here forever.
Right. Got it. I'm off.
Avant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for him.
Burada neler var soyalım.
Watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. You have better aim.
You said you once discovered a dozen English spies. You should handle one stairway.
I discovered them because I stabbed them from a distance. You see, les Anglais seem to high heaven.
Şu kitabı bulmam lazım yalnız ya. Kız o kadar
We'll watch the stairs if Monsieur le Chapon so insists.
getir falan dedi. Bu da mı acaba? Bence. Nerede oğlum kitap? Ne yerde yaşanmış? Dur bir dur ya. Burada bir yerde bir kitap olacak. Kitabı arıyorum. Abi son kat. Bekleyin bir. Adım? Ah galiba.
Red leather
Huh.
ornamented with gold.
Neymiş lan bu?
Just like Rosa said.
Bir saniye merak ettim şunu ya. Büyük konuşma. Maalesef beni tanımadığım için kocasını kutlayamam. Ve damadı çok iyi tanıdığım için bir gelini kutlayamam. Masumiyet hakkında. Genç bir adam niyetine nazikçe sarılır ve der ki bir ihtimal senin ilkinden miyim olabilir diye cevaplar kız. Sanki seni daha önce bir yerlerde görmüştüm. Düşünmek bilmek değildir. Belli bir tembel büyük ustası bir kez yaşlı bir Charlotte'ını ziyaret eder ve kalemini öğrenmek ister. Charlotte adamın avucunu dikkatle inceler ve ona der ki iki çocuğun babası olduğunu görüyorum. Sen öylesan der. Adam başını sallayarak ben üç çocuğun babasıyım. Sen öylesan deyip gülümser Charlotte'a. Ne oğlum? Peki. Asıl görevimize dönelim. Maaş oradan Hans Capon'u kaç Hans Capon'u atlara götür.
Head towards the horses.
Bien, let us go.
Go to the horses.
We're going already.
Enemy in the fortress! Sound the alarm!
Comme je déteste les paysans.
That's it, Stone.
It is a shame we must live here in a rush.
Peki ne yaptın öyle ya?
Personally repay von Berghoff for his hospitality.
Please be quiet for a while.
No doubt there is some juicy loot to be had in his chambers. Brabant. At least we will relieve him of his horses.
Christ.
Kurtardık. Biz orada savaştık. Bunun ruhu mu duymadı şimdi? Tamam. Ha, köpek burada. Güzel.
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France.
Oui, monsieur, you were surely brave. And fortune favors the brave. Yeah! Free at last!
Bir şey olacak gibi hissediyordum ama olmadı.
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vauquelin... would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not tenant in any art or conversation. But at least you have correct.
Gereken skill'ler var. Bir sürü onları verelim. Keşke bunu verseydik. Köpek eğitmeni fullendi. Halimle de çok az kaldı.
Age and of our skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
Nereye gideceğiz?
What's self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's your plan, Sir Baron?
An heroic deed about which hordes shall one day be composed, similar to my feat in a famous battle of Arezzo.
But what would you do now?
What if we were to journey to Vienne? We could assemble a company and liberate Le Roi Wenceslas.
Aren't you overdoing it a bit? We don't have the resources for a mission like that.
De ne seek excuses, but means. I know many important people in Vienne itself who owe me favors. It will suffice to pull a few strings.
You must be mad. You've been free less than a day, and you're already thinking up ways to get yourself killed. I'd rather endure Hanish's preaching about my incompetence than listen to this chatter. We'll see what happens next. But the first thing that I need is to get good and drunk. We should spur the horses on. God knows, they might be hot on our heels. Yeah! I swooned. Such destruction. destruction and havoc.
Whoa,
Ne olmuş lan buraya?
Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war, it's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bacalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in a rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes, but we failed in Trotsky. And now this is our punishment.
I see that short captivity has turned you into a philosopher, Lord Capon. You should apply to the Faculty of Arts before the muse lifts you again.
Here!
Of all the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of scoundrels.
I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Ratai that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
No sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon than everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light.
başından
Only
aldın
we were
ya.
ambushed by bandits in the evening.
Oyunun başından beri olan şeyleri
Killed all
anlatıyor
our
şu
men
anda.
and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Bergov.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herb woman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
Von Bergov received us and heard us out. It seemed like he was on our side.
Bütün şu anda
We even
bunun
helped him
özetini
out
geçiyorum.
sometimes. Until we found out he was just stringing us along. It all came out after we set out with von Bergov's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Bergov has been the real enemy all this time. And Zizka is actually our ally.
Zizka. He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's some impoverished yeoman. But he's handy in a battle, and he helped us when we needed it.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if only it didn't have to be in Rabosh. Why Rabosh? Of all the places in the world.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy. No doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Vavak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Bergov in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
Can we go to Rabosh with you? We could certainly use a drink, a bite to eat, and a comfortable bed.
I wish I could say yes, son, but the city council assembly is a big opportunity. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll have to return to the city right away and try to worm your way into the town hall.
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and you don't know how to use it. Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your behalf.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
T'inquiète. I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who's this?
Vaclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov's, like me. He defended Kuttenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Rabosh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance.
And to you. Hopefully we'll meet soon.
Piknik aldık ki.
I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town.
Right.
No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
Evet. Ve ilerliyoruz. O zaman bir sonraki yayında kaldığımız yerden devam etmek üzere. Görüşürüz. Hoşça kalın. Bay bay.